in order to find these parts, I'm not going to show it off to you in detail here. I want you guys to go in to the SACAA website and see if you can find these things for yourself. But it works like this. You go to the SACAA website and you do it by typing in the URL. You do not go onto Google and type in SACAA website. You will not find the website. I'm telling you, 5 pages later, 10 pages later, it's still not popping up. The SACAA website is encrypted that it can only be accessed through the URL at the top. So you skip the whole Google search, you go to the top of your URL tab, you click on that, highlight, get rid of all of that, and you just type in www.caa.co.za. That's it. And then that will bring up the SACAA website, which then is something like this. Okay. On the SACAA website, you'll see at the top there are different sections, different tabs you can go to. You'll see Home, About Us, Industry, Public, Contact Us, and Quick Find. Don't ever use the search bar. It's not very reliable. What you need to be able to do is rely on yourself. You need to be able to navigate this website. If you need to spend a whole afternoon learning how to do that on this website, do that. If you're not very computer literate and it's something that's going to take some time, put that time in. Okay. Why? Because the SACAA website is the #1 place where you will always be able to pass your skills test. Always. Always. Okay. If you need to know how to decode a meter, you can find that information here. If you need to know what NOTAMs are out there, you can find that information here. I know I'm throwing abbreviations at you that you don't know what I'm talking about, but it will come up. Okay. METARs is just weather reports, and NOTAMs are temporary changes. Okay. Cool. So what you would do, I'm not going to take you through the whole thing, but what you would do is you go to industry, might as well, you go to industry, or for cats and cars, industry, you then would go to your legislation. Okay, industry would pop up a little tab, you then click legislation or legal and aviation compliance, which is actually then exactly what it says up here. You then go down to your legislation tab and you click here. Okay, where it says click here, you click there. And boom shaka, it then opens up to your legislation. You can then choose if you want to look at acts, regulations, or technical standards. So this process is the same for whether you want to look at your cars, okay, civil aviation regulations, or whether you want to look at your CATs. Now your cars, you'll notice, you find your cars, you click on it. You then will be able to go to the right place you need to go. That is why the parts exist. Because otherwise you've got to click cars and now there's just a big book. And now you have to cycle through the whole book. Okay? But I don't want to. I want to know about medical certificates. So therefore, they've broken it up so I can just click on part 67. And I can just go straight to my medical certificates. Okay. And then once you click on it, you'll then notice that it further divides into subcategories. For example, if you want to know which type of medical you need to get, you would go to the first one, so on and so forth. Okay, and then CATS is the same thing. You go onto the SACAA website, you go to industry. Industry will give you a pop-down menu. You click legal and aviation compliance. It'll open a page. You'll click where it says legislation. You'll click on the buttons that say click here. Those click here buttons will then take you to this page here. And this page again, we're not looking for regulations, so you would close that. We're then looking for technical standards. Please note that technical standards divides into 3 different sections. You have general, operations, and licensing. Okay? You don't need to memorize any of these. Why? Because if you need to know which one to go to, you can just click it open and see, is medical certificates in here? No, it's not. Cool. Close it, go to the next one. Click it. Is medical certificates in here? No, it's not. Close it, go to the next one. Okay, you'll then notice that your medical certificates is actually in the last one, personnel licensing. Okay.